This is one of those homes that feels special from the moment you pull up. Sitting on just under an acre with over 5,600 square feet and 5 bedrooms, it's custom, beautifully finished, and in one of the most exclusive pockets of Lakeway. I'm Bridget Ramey, and welcome to the Bliss at Rough Hollow. What I love most about this home is the warmth. Soaring ceilings with incredible wood trusses, a floor-to-ceiling stone fireplace, French oak floors, and walls of windows that bring in amazing natural light. This kitchen is fabulous. Thermador appliances, double ovens, a gorgeous eat-in island, and a layout that really works for everyday living. And to top it off, right behind me, there is a great butler's pantry and utility room. Welcome to your sanctuary. This primary sits on the main level, has incredible natural light, a spa-style bathroom with a deep soaking tub, walk-in closets, and dual vanity. Also on the main level, 2 dedicated offices, a den, and a secondary guest suite. Upstairs, you'll find large secondary bedrooms, each with their own bathrooms and a huge additional living area. And out here is where you'll spend your weekend, swimming, grilling, entertaining, and enjoying the hill country lifestyle. And of course, it doesn't get much better than life in Rough Hollow with resort-style amenities, direct access to the lake, golf, parks, great schools, and everything people love about Lake Travis living. The perfect floor plan, the perfect setting, the ultimate lifestyle. This is the Bliss at Rough Hollow.
The detectives over at the Fighter and the Kids subreddit figured out that Schaub lowered the price of his house once again. This time to $2,950,000. He did it on the 12th. By the way, speaking of that house, we gotta look at Schaub's office. But you gotta remember that Schaub, I believe, bought the house for 3.2 million. Plus, his wife did stuff to the house. Remember, she fancies herself an interior decorator and has a quote unquote business doing it with her family, in which they've never done it. But so they bought it for 3.2. God knows how much more they put into it, and now they're selling it for 2.9 because Schaub is going broke and he had no idea about property taxes apparently, and he's being sued for not paying the lease on the studio he had in California. So now he's in a month-to-month literal storage unit doing his show. But we got to look at his office here. Of course, he has a poster of himself in the octagon. Ew. Oh my God! You look at that. Look at his face, even in this thing. He looks like a dodo bird head in that freaking thing. Like, look at the shape of his beak there. What? What else? A telescope. What's he trying to check out with that? Oh my God! Look at that computer. That's never been used. He has never once sat in this office and done anything in here. You can tell. But hold on. Is it? Could it? I can't zoom in anymore, but I can't tell. Is that Panther thick whiskey on the shelf? 5 bottles? I think it is. Hey, Aubrey Marcus owns that now. But yeah, so that lady was, I guess, Schaub's real estate agent, and she made a YouTube video showing off the house. I mean, it is a nice house, but once again, it's just another example of Bappa just goes. His own story flat out doesn't make sense to me, though. I mean, he didn't know about property taxes. I'm not buying that. So he buys the house, moves to Texas. I'm assuming the mortgage, I think he has said the mortgage on it is like 18 grand a month. And then I would assume on a house like that, I think on the Fighter and the Kid subreddit, someone said that the property taxes at the most would be like 100,000 a year, but probably around 70,000 a year. Why would you buy a house that expensive with a mortgage and not just flat out? I get Bapa's logic of buy it and flip it, but Bapa has to know he's Bapa, and that can never work. And buy it and flip it to who? The whole moving to Austin thing has kind of been done for a while now. And yous did it, man. Like, if yous had moved out there when Rogan first went and did this, you might have been able to pull off the house flipping thing. But now it's not happening. I mean, he's like almost completely broke at this point. The guy is doing commentary on third rate MMA events in third world countries, for Christ's sakes, with 20 people in the crowd. The fall from grace. My God, you can tell he has never been in this office. He cannot even ever fit on that chair. Is that a literal just monitor and no actual other computer part? Wouldn't you need that if like your whole business is online? I don't know. What other posters are going on here? It's hard to tell. This is Diesel. But I'm pretty sure that's Tiger Thick Whiskey up there. Oh, Panther Thick Whiskey. He's forever known as Panther now instead of the. What is this guy Schaub doing? Like, the problem is, too, he's always got to flex and can never like admit he's wrong. So he'll never truly get sympathy for anything. I always take it back to the story. As you know, Brendan Schaub, according to him, quit stand up. He got fired because he couldn't sell tickets. He used to do this thing though. He would be like, "Oh, I'm going to be in Philadelphia doing stand up, but it's sold out." And then I'd make a video going, "Why does he say that when he's literally sold no tickets?" Like, you don't tell people your gigs are sold out when they're not, and then be like, "Why aren't I selling tickets?" But that's just the mind of Bappa. And then he had to cancel every gig, but he kept claiming he sold out all of his gigs when he literally sold no tickets. But it's like, dude, you can't sell any tickets if you keep telling everybody there's no tickets to buy. But that's just the mental illness, a bop into narcissism. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.